holiday season is a popular time to show thanks for people in the service industry, but can you still tip if your budget there is a little tight? Well, listen, a local financial professional, you know him, friend to the show, Brad Allen from Drake & Associates, joins us with ways to fit holiday tipping, Brad, into the plan, the spending plan, that is. Where should we start with adding holiday tips into our budget?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a perfect time of year, you know, to everybody's looking to give a little bit extra, whether it's charitable giving or extra tipping or gifting or those kind of things. So there's some general rules of thumb depending on, you know, who you want to give gifts to, those kind of things. But the first thing is you have to budget it out. You have to know, okay, I'm going to give these gifts or I'm going to give this money. And you don't want to put those kind of things on credit cards and that kind of stuff. So you want to try to budget it out ahead of time. And I'll talk to you today about, you know, the kind of, again, general rule of thumb of who to give money to and how much to give, but put a plan together on how you want to do that. So the first ones are mail carriers and delivery services. Your regular mail carrier is typically allowed to accept $20 or less as far as a gift or some extra money there. UPS or FedEx drivers, they can't accept cash, but they can accept gift baskets or, you know, snacks or water or whatever it might be. DoorDash or those kind of folks that deliver $10 to $30 is generally acceptable there, depending on how often you get those kind of services. The big one, though, is beauty and personal care. So, you know, like hairstylists, manicurists, personal trainers, dog groomers, babysitters, you know, those kind of folks that you see regularly throughout the year. You know, for a hairstylist or a personal trainer, it's the cost of one session is usually kind of customary there. For a babysitter, maybe one night's pay, or for a daycare provider, you have to be a little bit careful with daycare. Some daycares don't allow the teachers to accept gifts, so you have to see what the limits are there, but anywhere from $30 to $70, depending on how much that daycare costs throughout the year. And then the big one also is restaurant workers. You know, there's, with inflation and interest rates over the last couple of years, there's been kind of tipping fatigue, if you will. You know, we've seen tips go down over the last couple of years. So this is a good time of year to maybe give a little bit extra. You know, 20 to 25% is pretty customary at a restaurant as a tip, or delivery is anywhere from 15 to 20%. So, you know, it's just a really good time of year to think about those folks in your life that maybe you see regularly or throughout the year, and just give a little bit extra there if you can do it.
Because that was going to be my first question there. It was going to be like, how do you tip your mail carriers? How do you tip those who are delivering those packages? Because we're seeing a lot of them being delivered to our homes. Some of us, you know, on a daily, especially during the holiday season, you know?
I do know. Yeah, I see them every time I come home. Yeah, I mean, and it's quick too. You know, I ordered something 2 hours later, it's at the door already. So yeah, you know, like gift cards in the mailbox or meeting somebody at the door. I mean, there's different ways you can do it, right? But as much as you can do. I mean, a lot of these folks are making our lives so easy, especially when you talk about deliveries this time of year, those kind of things. So as much as you could do, or any way you can do it, is definitely helpful.
And we certainly appreciate it. Appreciate everybody on that list that you mentioned. Brad Allen, thank you so much. We appreciate you.